What's the number one thing standing between you and the financial freedom you desire? Let me tell you something, it's not the economy, it's not the job market, and it's not some external force that's keeping you from where you want to be. Your mindset is the real culprit, and until you change it, you'll stay stuck right where you are, no matter how hard you try. Your mindset determines everything. It's the lens through which you view your entire life. It's how you see yourself, how you see money, and how you respond to challenges. If you've been struggling financially, I can guarantee your mindset is the root cause. People with a fixed mindset believe things like money is hard to make or I'll never be rich, and they live in a constant state of frustration, stress, and limitation. On the other hand, people with a growth mindset believe that wealth and success are within their reach, that challenges are opportunities, and that their actions today can shape a better tomorrow. Let's be honest with ourselves for a moment. Are you stuck in a cycle of frustration, poverty, and missed opportunities? Are you blaming external factors for your current state? It's easy to look around and blame everything outside of you, the economy, bad luck, bad timing, or someone else's success. But the truth is, the only thing that's holding you back is you. It's your beliefs, your thoughts, and the story you've been telling yourself about money. And it's time to stop blaming others. It's time to take responsibility for your own mindset shift. If you want financial freedom, it begins with you. You have to own your mindset. You have to own your results. It's time to stop playing the victim and start becoming the hero of your own story. You have the power to change your life, but that change begins with how you think. Your mindset is the most powerful tool you have to shape your financial future. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. If you believe that wealth is out of your reach, you're going to create a reality where that's true. If you believe that financial success is for others and not for you, you'll stay stuck exactly where you are. On the other hand, when you shift to a mindset that believes in abundance, growth, and possibility, your actions will reflect that belief and you'll start to see the results you want. It's not just about wishing for change, it's about changing how you think. Changing your mindset isn't easy, but it's the first and most important step. It's like clearing a blocked path so that the road ahead is clear. It's about unlocking the door to the life you want and walking through it with confidence and conviction. But here's the thing, until you realize that you are the one standing in your own way, nothing is going to change. This isn't about pointing fingers or blaming anyone or anything. This is about owning your story, taking responsibility for your current situation, and realizing that you can change the narrative. When you take ownership of your mindset, you take control of your life. And that, my friend, is the key to unlocking your financial freedom. There's something so powerful in owning your situation. It's not about waiting for someone to hand you the keys to success. It's about creating your own keys, forging your own path, and deciding that you are going to rise above your circumstances. The truth is, it's all in your hands. Are you ready to take control? The choice is yours, and that's where real change begins. Let's talk about the lies you've been telling yourself. The things you've been believing for years that have been keeping you stuck in the same place, unable to break free. Money doesn't grow on trees. I'll never be rich. Rich people are just lucky or corrupt or born into it. These beliefs are toxic and they are holding you back. They are the chains that have been keeping you in a cycle of lack, struggle, and frustration. I need you to understand something. These beliefs are not truths, they're lies. Lies that you've been feeding yourself for years. And if you continue to believe them, you'll stay stuck forever. Do you want to keep spinning your wheels in the same place? Do you want to keep feeling like financial freedom is something that's just out of reach? Or are you ready to break free from these false beliefs and step into a new reality? The mindset you have right now is a reflection of what you've been taught, what you've been conditioned to believe, and what you've been telling yourself. This is called a scarcity mindset. It's the mindset of lack, of not having enough, of always struggling. And as long as you hold on to it, that's exactly the reality you'll create for yourself. But there's another way, an abundance mindset. A mindset where you believe there is always enough, where you see opportunities, not obstacles. A mindset that says, I can create wealth, I can attract prosperity. And let me tell you, that mindset will set you free. If you keep telling yourself that there's not enough, that you'll never be successful, guess what? You'll never be successful. But if you shift that belief and embrace the truth that wealth is within your reach, that success is possible for you, you'll unlock the door to a world of possibilities. It all starts with the way you think. Your brain is wired to believe what it's told. From the moment we're born, we're bombarded with messages, stories, and beliefs about money, success, and life in general. These beliefs shape the way we see the world and, more importantly, the way we act within it. And when it comes to money, most of us have been conditioned to believe that it's hard to come by, that we have to work harder than everyone else just to scrape by, or that there's only a limited amount to go around. But here's the thing, your brain is not fixed. It can change. This is called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, to adapt, to create new pathways of thought and behavior. That means if you choose to, you can change the way you think about money. You can reframe your beliefs. The problem is, most people don't take the time to change their thinking. They stay stuck in old patterns, believing that this is just how life is. They don't realize that their thinking is what's holding them back. But you have the power to change. You can choose to see money differently, to see opportunities instead of obstacles, to believe in abundance rather than scarcity. Your brain is malleable. You don't have to stay stuck in the same old patterns. The moment you choose to change your mindset, you take control of your life. Don't let your brain keep you trapped. Your mindset is not your destiny. But if you're willing to put in the work and challenge the way you think, you can create a new future for yourself. Let me tell you about people who have made this shift, who broke free from their financial struggles and transformed their lives. They didn't wait for some miracle. They didn't wait for the world to change for them. They decided that they were going to change how they thought about money. And that decision set them on a new path. There are countless stories of ordinary people who, just like you, were once stuck in a cycle of financial struggle. They believed the same lies about money that you might believe right now, but they didn't let those lies define them. They made the conscious choice to change their thinking, to believe that they were worthy of success and that wealth was possible for them. One person decided that they weren't going to let their circumstances hold them back. They shifted their mindset from scarcity to abundance, and within months they saw opportunities where they once saw obstacles. Another person, living paycheck to paycheck, decided to educate themselves about money, budgeting, and investing. They didn't wait for the perfect moment, they took action. These people didn't wait for the world to change. They changed themselves first. And that's what you need to do. Change how you think and everything will follow. It all starts with your mindset. When you start believing that you can, you will. When you start seeing opportunities, you'll start acting on them. And when you act on them, you will change your financial future. So what are you waiting for? The world is waiting for you to change your mind. And when you do, everything else will fall into place. You have the power to change your life. It all starts with the way you think. Let's face it, the constant frustration, the hopelessness, it's draining you, isn't it? The days feel long, the nights are restless, and you're left wondering why you can't break free. It's a heavy weight that pulls you down every single day. This feeling, this endless cycle of frustration, comes from staying stuck in a negative mindset. It's like you're carrying a burden that you can't set down. And you know what? You don't have to. But first, you have to realize that you are the one who is holding the key to unlock that cage. Think about it. Staying in that mental prison is like living in a cage that you've built yourself. The bars are made of your own thoughts, your own beliefs, and what's keeping you stuck inside. Fear, self-doubt, limiting beliefs. You've constructed the walls with the lies that you tell yourself. I'm not good enough. I don't have what it takes. I'll never break free. The weight of these thoughts is pressing down on you. It drains your energy, clouds your vision, and steals your motivation. And the worst part, it creates a cycle of stress. The constant worry, the self-talk, the anxiety about money, about opportunities you've missed. It leaves you feeling burned out and overwhelmed with no clarity on how to move forward. The energy you could be putting into change is instead consumed by your mental struggle. You're running on empty, and that only makes it harder to break out. It's time to let go of that cage, step outside, and take control of your future. Now let me ask you something. How many opportunities are you missing by staying stuck in this state of mind? Every single day you waste in fear or indecision, you're leaving untapped potential on the table. There are opportunities waiting for you. Opportunities for growth, success, and abundance. But the longer you stay trapped in your negative thinking, the longer you delay those opportunities from coming into your life. While you're standing still, focusing on everything that's wrong, there's someone else out there creating what's right for them. They're taking action. They're moving forward. They're building momentum. And the truth is, they're not any smarter than you. They're not any luckier than you. The only difference is that they've chosen to move. Time is your most valuable asset, and every second you spend in doubt is a second you can't get back. Every day you wait, someone else is pushing past you. And that's a hard truth to swallow, but it's reality. What could you have accomplished if you had taken action a year ago? 2 years ago, the opportunities you're missing right now could change the entire trajectory of your life. Time is moving, and it's not waiting for you to get your act together. And then there's the financial impact of this negative mindset. Think about it: the fear of managing money, the avoidance of saving, the unwillingness to invest. All of that comes from the same place, a scarcity mindset. You're afraid to take risks, afraid to manage your money, afraid to make moves that could propel you forward. You stick to the same old routine, in jobs that drain you, in situations that limit your growth, all because you're stuck in a place of fear. And the problem with staying in this state, it drags you down financially and mentally. You're trapped in this cycle, not realizing that the decisions you're making right now are compounding over time. That little bit of avoidance, that hesitation to take a risk, that refusal to start saving, those small actions or inactions are adding up. They're creating a future that looks just like today, only worse. How many years have you wasted living in this broken mindset? How much could you have saved by now? How much could you have grown? The opportunity to take control of your finances, to start investing, to build a future where money is no longer a stressor. It was always within your reach, but that negative mindset has kept you from seeing it and from acting on it. Now is the time to wake up, to realize how much you've lost by staying stuck in the same place. But here's the thing, it's not too late. You have the power to change. You can break free from this cycle of scarcity and fear. The first step is realizing what it's costing you, the emotional toll, the missed opportunities, the financial drag. And once you see the cost, once you understand what it's doing to your life, you'll find the strength to take action. The time for change is now. Don't wait another day. You owe it to yourself to take control of your mindset, your money, and your future. Let's get real for a moment. The first step toward change is one that many people avoid because it's uncomfortable. It's the step of looking in the mirror and acknowledging the truth. You are the problem. I know that's tough to hear, but let me tell you something. It's also the most powerful realization you'll ever have, because the moment you accept that you are the one standing in your own way, you are also accepting the fact that you have the power to change your situation. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself stuck in the same financial cycle, asking yourself, why isn't anything changing? Why am I not moving forward? Well, the first answer is simple: because of the mindset you're carrying. Those limiting beliefs, those negative patterns that you've been repeating for years are the very thing keeping you from success. The truth is, no one else can fix your mindset for you. No one else can change your thoughts or your actions. You are the solution. But to become the solution, you have to become self-aware. You have to ask yourself some tough questions. What do you really believe about money? Do you think you deserve wealth? What are the thoughts and beliefs that have been holding you back from your full potential? And once you ask yourself those questions, it's time to take full responsibility for your beliefs. This isn't about blaming circumstances, the economy, or anyone else. It's about you understanding that your current financial situation is a result of your mindset. But here's the good news. If you can change your mind, you can change your life. So let me ask you this. Are you ready to take responsibility? Are you ready to stop pointing fingers and start taking action? Because, my friend, once you own your thoughts, you own your life. And from that point on, nothing can stop you. Now that you're aware of the problem, it's time to shift gears. It's time to move from a mindset of scarcity, where you believe there's never enough, to a mindset of abundance, where you know that opportunities, wealth, and success are all available to you. Think of your mind as a garden. What you plant is what will grow. If you're planting seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, guess what? That's what will bloom in your life. More doubt, more fear, and more negativity. But if you plant seeds of growth, positivity, and abundance, you will start to see your life transform right before your eyes. But here's the thing, it's not just about thinking positive thoughts once in a while. It's about daily habits, consistent actions that rewire your brain to think differently. Start small, but start now. Begin by telling yourself every day that you are worthy of success. Say it out loud. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of wealth. When you believe it, you'll start acting like it. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who challenge you to think bigger. Read books that expand your thinking, that teach you new ways to view money and success. You don't need to make huge changes overnight. What matters is that you're consistent. Every single day, take one small action that leads to growth. Whether it's taking a financial class, saving a little bit of money, or just reframing a negative thought into a positive one, every step counts. You see, success doesn't happen in giant leaps. It happens in small, consistent steps that compound over time. So plant those seeds of growth in your mind and water them every day. Eventually, you'll watch your life change in ways you never thought possible. Here's the thing. You can think positively all you want, but if you're not taking action, nothing will change. Having the right mindset is crucial, but mindset alone won't pay your bills. Mindset without action is just fantasy. It's a dream that never becomes reality. So what does action look like? It's the daily steps you take, even when you're scared, even when you don't have all the answers. It's about creating a budget, even if it's uncomfortable. It's about investing in yourself, whether that's through education, taking a risk, or learning a new skill. You don't have to have all the answers. The key is to start. Take that first step, even when it feels like you're walking in the dark. I promise you, once you take action, the next step will reveal itself. The fear of the unknown will begin to fade as you gain confidence in your ability to handle what comes your way. You see, it's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about creating that moment with your own action. Don't wait for things to get better. Make them better. Take control. The truth is, action breeds momentum. The more you act, the more confident you'll become, and the more success will flow into your life. Repetition is key. Keep moving forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. Each step brings you closer to your goals. So stop waiting for the world to change for you. You have the power to change it for yourself. Now get out there and take action. Your future is waiting for you to make the first move. And once you do, there's no telling how far you can go. True success begins with one fundamental belief: that you deserve it. If you don't believe you're worthy of the abundance you desire, you'll always stay stuck in the cycle of scarcity. Let me tell you something, you cannot create what you don't believe in. The moment you believe you deserve more, that's when the door to abundance swings wide open. When you start to believe that success isn't just for other people but for you too, everything changes. But here's the tough truth: if you don't see your own value, how can you expect anyone else to? Too many of us settle, not because we don't have the potential, but because we don't think we're worth the effort it takes to get there. Ask yourself right now, do I truly believe I'm worth the success I dream of? If you're doubting yourself, let me remind you, those doubts are nothing but barriers you've built. Self-worth is the foundation of everything you want. If you believe you're not capable, your actions will reflect that. But if you believe you can, if you know deep down that you have what it takes, you will find a way. The path to financial freedom starts within. So here's the challenge: start seeing yourself as worthy of success. Once you make that mental shift, the world will start giving you opportunities you've been blind to. But it all starts with you, and it starts with believing that you're worthy. Confidence doesn't just appear, it's built. It's like a muscle that strengthens over time through consistent effort. And guess what? You don't have to wait until you're perfect. You don't have to wait until everything lines up. Just take action. Every single time you step forward, you build confidence. Small actions, even tiny ones, pile up into huge momentum. Here's what I know. Every time you take a step, no matter how small, you send a powerful message to yourself. I can do this. You start to prove to yourself that you are capable. Think about it. How many times have you hesitated to take action because you were unsure? But when you finally made a move, what happened? You started learning, you started growing, and suddenly, you were one step closer to the life you want. Confidence comes from doing. It doesn't come from thinking, wishing, or waiting. Action builds confidence. Confidence is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start with small wins. Take that first step. Set that budget. Learn that new skill. Talk to that person who could help you. Every small win you get, every goal you reach, however minor, starts to build the belief that you can achieve even bigger things. Don't wait for the stars to align. You will never feel 100% ready, but you have to act anyway. Keep moving, keep striving, and let your actions prove to you that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Fear is a liar. Doubt is the enemy. They'll tell you that you're not good enough, that you're not capable, that it's too risky, that you'll fail. They'll paralyze you, keep you stuck, and convince you that staying where you are is safer than trying for something better. But listen to me. If you let fear control you, you'll never move forward. What are you really afraid of? Is it failure? Is it what others might think of you? Let me tell you something. Failure is not a dead end. Failure is a lesson, and it's one step closer to success. Fear is only powerful when you allow it to hold you back. It's time to break free from those chains. Fear is nothing more than a false story we tell ourselves. Doubt is just the whisper of insecurity. The moment you decide to face those fears head on, you'll realize they have no power over you. You'll find courage within you that you never knew existed. The freedom that comes when you let go of doubt is unimaginable. When you choose to act despite the fear, when you push through the discomfort, you unlock doors to growth, to success. Let me ask you something. What's your plan? You can't achieve anything unless you set a clear target. You can't hit a bullseye if you don't even know where the target is. So many of us wander through life with vague dreams, but those dreams won't come to life without a clear, actionable plan. Let me tell you something. Goal setting is not a wish. It's a blueprint for success. Without it, you're just walking in circles. To turn your dreams into reality, you need goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART goals. These are the building blocks of your success. Let's break it down. A specific goal is clear. A measurable goal has numbers attached to it so you can track progress. Achievable goals are realistic. Relevant goals align with what truly matters to you. Time-bound goals are urgent. They have a deadline, so they push you into action. Now you need both short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals help you build momentum and celebrate small wins, while long-term goals give you something bigger to work toward. For example, a short-term goal could be saving $500 this month, and a long-term goal could be paying off your debt in a year. Both are necessary for your financial journey. I can't stress this enough. Goal setting is not a dream, it's a blueprint for action. Without goals, you're wandering aimlessly. You need to commit to this process. Start by setting your goals today and take responsibility for your future. It all starts with you. Money management is the foundation of financial stability. It's easy to overlook the importance of budgeting, saving, and investing. But let me tell you, these aren't just nice-to-haves. They are essentials. Think about your money like it's a business. You wouldn't run a business without tracking income and expenses, right? So why would you do that with your own money? Treat your finances like a business because they are your business. You need to know where your money is coming from, where it's going, and where it's going next. The first step to mastering money management is tracking every penny. Know exactly how much you're spending and where. If you can't account for every dollar, you're losing control. Once you've tracked your expenses, you can create a budget that puts you in charge. A budget helps you understand your spending habits so you can make intentional choices. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about making sure you're spending money where it matters. Saving and investing are just as important. You don't build wealth by spending everything you make. You build it by putting money away for the future and making smart investments that grow over time. You need to think long-term. When you save and invest, you're setting yourself up for financial freedom. Managing money is like steering a ship. If you don't know where you're going, you'll crash. So start plotting your course today. Begin with a budget, start saving, and make smart investments. That's how you take control of your financial future. Let me tell you something, if you're not looking for opportunities to grow, you're choosing stagnation. And stagnation leads to disaster. So you need to seek continuous growth, whether it's through books, courses, or mentorship. Knowledge is power, but you have to actively seek it. There are endless resources out there waiting for you to tap into them. Networking is another key tool for growth. Surround yourself with people who share your mindset. Build relationships with people who will challenge you, push you, and offer new opportunities. Networking isn't just about collecting business cards, it's about connecting with people who can help you grow in ways you can't do on your own. Side hustles are another great way to boost your income and expand your financial horizon. Don't wait for the perfect job or the perfect opportunity. Go out and create it. Learn new skills that make you more marketable and look for ways to increase your earning potential. Even small steps toward growth can have a huge impact in the long run. Take responsibility for your financial future. If you're waiting for someone else to make it happen for you, you're wasting precious time. Start seeking opportunities to learn, to connect, and to grow today. The time has come. The choice is now yours. Are you going to keep living with a broke mindset? A mindset that holds you back and keeps you stuck in the same place? Or are you ready to rise up, take control, and change your financial future forever? There is no more waiting. There is no perfect moment. You don't need to wait for the stars to align. The only thing that matters right now is this moment, and the decision you make in it. You can either keep making excuses, or you can make a commitment to yourself, to your future. The truth is, the change you want doesn't happen tomorrow. It starts right now. Your breakthrough is not some distant dream. It's right here within your grasp, waiting for you to take that first step. It doesn't matter how small it is. What matters is that you take action today. Today is the moment when you stop sitting on the sidelines and start playing the game. If you're waiting for everything to be perfect, you'll be waiting forever. Don't let another day slip by. Don't wait for the right time to get your finances in order. The right time is now. The first step is all it takes to get the ball rolling. Don't let fear, doubt, or uncertainty hold you back any longer. The only way to break free from the chains of your current situation is to take that leap and trust that every step you take after that will lead you closer to the future you deserve. So I ask you again, are you ready? Are you ready to break free from the limitations you've been carrying and step into a new, financially empowered version of yourself? The choice is in your hands, and it starts right now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start today, right now. Take that first step. Listen closely, because this is the truth. Your mindset is the key to everything. If you want to change your life, you need to change the way you think. Your mindset controls your actions, your choices, and ultimately your outcomes. If you believe you are stuck, you will stay stuck. But if you believe that you are capable of more, that you are worthy of success, then everything will shift. You are in control. The power to change your future is in your hands. No one else can do it for you. Not your family, not your friends, not your boss. It's up to you and you alone. Every thought you think is shaping your future, and every decision you make today will echo in your tomorrow. You can choose to be the creator of your fate, or you can choose to stay trapped by the beliefs that have kept you limited. You have the strength, you have the ability, and you have the power to transform your future. But you have to believe it first. You have to believe that you deserve better. And once you do, the world will open up to you in ways you never thought possible. The key to success is within you. Your potential is limitless, but you will never know it until you decide to unlock it. Don't hold yourself back any longer. Stop being your own biggest obstacle. The limitations you've placed on yourself are nothing but illusions. It's time to break through them. So I challenge you today, no, I dare you, to step into your greatness. Rise above the fears and doubts that have kept you stuck. Push past the excuses, the procrastination, and the self-sabotage. The power to create a new financial future is in your hands, and it starts with how you think. Are you ready to take that first step? Are you ready to step into your full potential and create the life you've always dreamed of? The choice is yours. Don't wait any longer. The time to act is now.